how this goes as far as the vertical streaming is concerned. We've had some conversations with some people saying we should try out this vertical thing, see how it works out, and we'll just see what it is, see what the feedback is as far as it's going vertical. But either way,
Yeah.
man, there is couple sneakers actually dropping today on the Nike sneakers app, and we wanted to go live, do a live cop session. All those drops happen at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and eh, well, it's going to be interesting because they said I think on the Kobe's it's less than 30,000 pairs, and then on the Futura SB Dunks it's about 10,000 pairs. On
Mm.
not Futura Dunks, I'm sorry, on their SB Dunks. um, Slim pickings for the amount of people that are probably going to be going for those two shoes.
Yes, sir. And that is the reason why I shout out to DJ at the DNA show. That's why I got on my Ain't Got 'em shirt because I am expecting some L's.
Hey, shout out to those in the chat who are checking this out right now this morning. My guy DJ Tyler Radio, what's going on with you, bro? My
Tyler.
man said, "Good morning, y'all. Let's cop these sneakers." Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo,
Yes,
what up?
sir.
What
Yes,
up?
sir.
Yeah, there's already a lot of L's coming in from Foot Locker. They're pouring in, bro.
Josiah Keys finally up early enough to catch one. Listen, man.
Hey, what up, fam?
Top of the morning to you too, bro. Listen, when we go live during the week, it's kind of a pop up. You know what I mean? Separate from the actual One Pair at a Time podcast channel, but make sure you guys are definitely tuned into that because we always have great content for y'all, man. Man, oh man.
Yeah. Superfly in the building.
Superfly in the building. Reese's Pieces in the building.
Reese's
Mr.
Pieces, what up?
Mr. Chaotic Trigger in the building. What's
Hey,
going
yo.
on? Top
Hey,
of
yo,
the
Trigger
morning,
Man.
fellas. Yeah, man. We got
Trigger
a
Man.
shout out to
Go
Josiah
on.
Keys.
Go on, Trigger.
Man. Well.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So what do you think about these Kobe's, man? These gold colored Kobe's that they're going to be putting out there.
Man, they're tough. They're tough. And if I can get my hands on them, I will. Like I said, my phone's already been blown up. There's a lot of L's already being taken, from raffles. So that's a good indicator of this isn't going to be an easy cop. It's a very good indicator.
Yeah, so you said Foot Locker was already handing out L's. What do you mean by
Oh,
that?
yeah. Plenty of them.
On the Kobe's.
On the Kobe's, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even put in for the Kobe's, to be honest with you.
Yep.
I saw a couple websites drop them early.
Oh, wait, hold up. My bad. These are all EQLs. So we got AMA, social status, APB, LLL. So yeah, these are coming in through the EQLs. Yeah. Yep. Already.
Interesting.
Oh
Wow.
yes. All of the raffles are.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I messed up this orientation already.
It's all
And now we're
good.
side by side.
Side by side. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I know
works.
how
It
to.
works.
I guess. Okay.
It works. Superfly in the building.
Superfly, what's going on, man?
Superfly.
So, man. Well. The other thing too, though, is that there's so many Olympic shoes that have dropped. We had those Vomeros drop, not Vomeros, the Air Max DNs, these Kobe's, those sixes. Man, what else has dropped over there? Then you have all the Paris inspired sneakers like the Wet Cement fours. You had that full line of SB Dunks. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy the amount of stuff that they dropped for the Olympics like that.
Yeah, they're definitely running with them. You said you didn't even try for Foot Locker, right?
Nah.
Yo, for me, it was weird because I believe for me, Foot Locker was an in-store pickup only, and it said something about it was a whole weird thing for me.
Really?
Yeah,
In-store pickup only?
Yeah, no, my bad. A ship to me option only. So
Huh.
it was weird. It was weird.
That's interesting.
There was something
That's
weird going on.
interesting. I wonder why that is. Why they only had it like that where you were at. So they didn't have any stores near you that were going to get these Kobe's.
Well, like I said, according to the app, you know, and then the whole thing, like even with that shock drop, we know when that shock drop happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think he was next to a store neither, right?
Oh no, you're talking about Sneakers Pass.
The sneakers pass. The sneakers
Yeah,
pass.
the Sneakers Pass. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The closest one, from my understanding, was all the way down in Miami Beach, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was like, I think it's gonna be 50 miles. I think you have to be within.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who else we got in here? We got Jem checking
We got
in.
a furry in
Says
the building.
Good morning from Jersey.
Jersey in the building.
That sleepy. I'm a
Furry.
Oh my god.
In the building.
You know them?
No. I just thought it was funny.
Oh man.
We got a furry in the building.
Man.
I'm a little furry up top. I ain't shaved.
What else we got here? Tapping in from the gym. Morning,
Yo,
everybody.
Good morning,
man.
Yeah, it's gonna be from the gym.
So look, what all do you plan on going for? Just the Kobe's?
What are y'all going for?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and tap in with them SBs, man. It's a good price, man. I watched your video actually this morning. It's a very good price, man, and I really like the detail. I like the detail. 5 laces. That's sick, bro.
Yeah,
that's sick. That is sick.
Oh, and there's there SBs, yes sir.
Yeah.
Oh man, Superfly said, he goes, so if you make the screen you're sharing the shape of like a smartphone orientation, it will fit the screen perfect. Well, can't do that right now. It won't let me edit any of the screens, unfortunately, so won't be able to change that up for now. We'll have to do that another time as we try to figure out this vertical.
Oh yeah,
this vertical thing is completely different. But in any case, guys, it's definitely going to be an interesting day, interesting week. You know what I mean? What else we got here? Manuel, shout out from Phoenix. Shout out to y'all out there. DJ Tyler Radio says definitely going for the SBs. Yeah, man, these are going to be a tough cop. Make sure you guys, when you can, get an opportunity to go ahead and check out. I'm going to show you the outsole right now, but make sure y'all go ahead and check out my video that I dropped last night on those, man. It's going to be, it's a good one. It's definitely a good one. A lot of good information in there, a lot of details in that sneaker itself. Superfly Kick says, I'm going for both. Okay.
Both,
said he watched my video last night. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I saw your videos there on the Marvels you got in. Adidas Marvel shoes. He got the baby Deadpools and the Wolverines.
I need to catch up and watch that.
Did you see those?
No, I didn't see them yet. I need to catch up and watch.
Yeah, he did. He put them in his stories.
Okay.
He put them in the stories. Chat, what are y'all going for this morning?
Yeah, are y'all going for anything?
What are y'all going for? We got 50 minutes until the drop. Want to know what you guys are going for here. Let's see what else we got.
Yeah.
Let's see. Upcoming. Let's just go to it.
Anybody mess with the Nike Air Max SNDRs?
What the hell is that? Let's see here. We have, so here are the Kobe's. Then in the middle, we got the There SBs. I have no idea what these pink things are over here. Oh, there we go. That's it. The Air Max SNDRs. That's
the SNDRs, yeah.
What are they? The Sanders? I guess they're called the Sanders. That's the actual way to pronounce it.
Are they? I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And we got a pair of Vomeros here. another
Yep.
pair of Sanders, and we have the Nike Shocks as well.
The Shocks, yeah.
You ever have any Shocks?
Back in the day, yes. Yes. I have worn them before.
So,
what about you? You
I
ever
was
rock those?
never actually a Shocks fan like that. I never actually wore those. And matter of fact, I remember there was like a story out there that apparently wearing them actually did something negative to the body because of the way the springs in there react or something like that. I'm not really sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Comments. Yo, how much does the Thunder 4s usually cost?
Thunder? Oh, are they
Thunder
talking about the
4?
new ones, the white ones coming out, or just sports in general?
Yeah, Talk Clips. If you're talking about the new ones, the retail I believe on those is going to be $215.
15. Yeah.
$215. What we got here? Met a patient in Miami that watched your videos. Oh, okay, cool. That's nice to hear. Yeah, it's nice to hear.
Look at the superstar.
Yellow Talk Clips goes the yellow ones. Well, at retail, they are $215, but if you got to pick them up resale, let me see here. It depends on the size.
If I take a guess, I'd probably say it's gone about that 227, 235 area. But look it up real quick. That actually might be more. The Yellow Thunders actually have gone up, which is crazy because those things were sitting when they dropped. I think actually the resale went up on them.
They were sitting until they did.
They were sitting, but they're probably in that 260 range now. What size are you? That's the most important question.
Let's see here. I'm a size.
11 and a half.
I really spent $425 for an 11 and a half size resale though.
Where'd you get him from?
Yeah, I'm he's on StockX at 300.
300. Yeah.
$425. Woof.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Hopefully, this is my hope. Hopefully, you were in like a mall or a boutique, and they had your size on deck, and you went ahead and scooped them up, from something like that, and not from like a Facebook Marketplace.
DJ Tyler Radio goes, what's everyone got on feet today? I'm wearing my Yeezy 350 Blue Salts.
Oh man, I went to my go-tos on foot. We're gonna do.
I ain't gonna hold you. I have no idea what I'm wearing yet today. I'm barefoot right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you right now. I'm barefoot.
I get my money right. I'm on my Yeezys.
Yeah, man.
Lewis, you see, Lewis is slick. He don't be putting those shoes on his feet.
Not in the mornings.
You're not doing one of those streams, right? Where like you only got on a shirt and nothing's on the bottom.
That's why I'm sitting here butt naked. That's right.
Right. I just can't stand up.
Nah.
You go to reach for a shoe and you just slide the chair over. He's like, I ain't standing up.
Oh man. Here we go.
Reese's Pieces said he's never barefoot. Oh man.
We got pink Air Maxes. What we got here? AE1 lows for me today. Okay. Cool, man. Cool. So we got almost about 45 minutes here until the drop. Now, we know for a fact these Kobe's are going to fly. These their SBs are going to fly. But how are the rest of those shoes going to do? Think it's going to be a bunch of sit. You think the Nike Shocks, since they haven't released those in a while, are actually going to go?
They'll sit.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It might be a limited run, and people are. Who was it that wore a pair of Shocks recently, though? Who was it?
I don't know offhand.
It was a rapper that said I think it was a rapper or somebody that wore Shocks. Who recently wore Nike Shocks?
Have they DJ Tyler said it was Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Kendrick
Lamar.
So let me ask you this: did they ever change up
Broncos.
the technology in them from like what you were talking about, or no?
No,
Ooh, okay, fair enough.
no, they did not. No, they did not. They definitely, you know, just basically recreated what they already made before. I mean, think about it. Have they changed the technology when they keep bringing out these Jordan ones? Any shoe that they bring back, I don't think they do any type of quote unquote upgrading on them. I mean, the air units that they use, maybe the materials have been updated or something like that. You know what I mean? But as far as what they're using on there, still nylon, still foam composites, still all those kind of materials remain the same for the most part. I mean, you're not really going to get different material like that on a lot of these shoes except what they've already put out, like Flyknit. Is somewhat it's not, I can't even say that's like newer material. It's just they use it but not as often anymore.
Right.
What's another one that's out there?
So you're probably going to get like that new tech in a new shoe for the most part. They're not going to change the tech on it.
My man said they made a blue colorway for the LA Crips. Yeah, probably. Maybe that's what it's about. I haven't heard Nike get involved in those kind of things. You know what I mean? Like they usually try to stay out, but they do have all solid blue shoes, all solid red shoes. So maybe backhandedly they're involved. I don't know. What do you
Speaking
think?
of well, yeah, I think they cater to audiences, you know what I mean, without directly saying it, to be honest with you. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense
Gotcha.
to cater to an audience without directly putting it out, advertise as that. Because I was actually just about to ask you that. How many all blue or all red? And when I say all right, if it has a white midsole or something, that's fine. But how many solid color shoes like that do you actually have, blue or red? Like for red, for me, it's my six Toros. That's the most red shoe I have. I don't have any other
Um,
shoe that's like that. Oh, off the top of my mind, it's gonna
I
be my
I
Jordan Six
guess
Toros.
shoot. I guess you could consider the
Yep.
chili
Yep.
reds.
Correct. Correct.
Although there are black hints in them.
Yeah. But it's a predominantly red shoe.
Trying
What
to
about the
think.
blue? Do you have anything blue like that?
Predominantly blue shoe.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I'm not talking about like UNC or the Royal being match. I'm talking about like where it's like predominantly blue.
the Pope tapping in says like the Joe Fresh Good New Balances.
Hmm.
I no. Most of my shoes pretty much have a hint of black or white with a solid with a red or blue. I don't have any. Not the off
Yeah.
the top of my head. Yeah, I don't have any like that. So yeah. You
Yeah, like I said, just the Toros, the Jordan
just
Six Toros.
just the
Yeah,
Toros.
that's it. And for the Reds,
Yeah, I mean I
and then
have
for
the
the blue,
Toro
nah.
sixes. Oh wait. Well, no UNC's. Nope, can't count
Yeah, yeah,
those.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. The UNC isn't like
Nah,
predominantly blue.
and this is just what I can see. So based on what I can see, nah, I don't have nothing
Yeah.
solid like that. I think the only
Yep.
solids I know of are like the Gatorade Jordan ones.
Correct. Correct.
You know what I mean? Those and then matter of fact, I was at a show not too long ago and I saw it was an all suede Jordan one and an all blue suede Jordan one and an all red suede
Was it
Jordan
an
one as
11?
well. Jordan
No.
one silhouette.
Oh, my bad. You did say one. Okay.
Yeah,
You did say
it's
one.
Jordan one silhouette.
You said suede, and so yeah. Okay, I was thinking about the 11s because I have seen those.
He goes, reminds me of the video of hats not to wear. Oh, oh yes, we were talking about that on the live that TikTok. So for those of you guys in the chat rocking with us right now, on TikTok, at least that's where I saw it. There was a video out there of this guy who I guess he lives in L.A. and the video was darn near 2 minutes long, talking about what hats you can and cannot wear over there in LA or California in general, in different parts of California, and then what it is they mean. By the time he got done, I was like, damn, I'm surprised the cowboy hat didn't make it on this video with all the different hats he was talking about. I think the only thing that he didn't talk about were like cowboy hats, fedoras, because he was calling out teams. I'm like, this has nothing to do with LA. Like, even some of the Philly hats were being called out, saying if you wore those, that yeah, in the wrong part of town, that's trouble.
Hey, it's fair. It makes sense. You got to be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, I mean the street politics are definitely.
That is fair.
It's a whole different ball game out there with the street politics, but you know what? It is what it is, man. Dude, I know you're a big stock market guy, man. What's going on?
Man, there's a lot going on, man. You know, there's a lot of, man, it's called FUD, right? It's a common term used in investing. And actually, it's an acronym that stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt, FUD. You know, there's a lot of FUD going on. Lots of talks of possible, it's still in the air, still in the atmosphere, possible recession, right? And there's a lot of uncertainty, whether it's I want to use the proper words here, you know, military threats, right? Uncertainty, you know, regarding, you know, this election and the next president, you know, taking over the United States, you know, and Jerome Powell, you know, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, there's been talks of possible interest rate cuts, right? So, you know, to lower the interest rates, which is actually a good thing. Yeah, but so people are looking forward to that. You know, people are looking forward to that. But yeah, when there's a lot bouncing around. You know, one of the things that I do say is whenever it comes down to like stock market and investing, there's and kind of sneakers work the same exact way. You know, the price and value, you know, always change. You know, so price is what you pay, but value is what it's worth, right? So
yeah.
It's never the same, right? It's always, if price is here and value's here, you know, they're constantly moving, you know, all over the place. So yeah, it's necessarily not a bad thing though, because I tell you right now, man, like literally everything in the stock market had gotten like slammed, and there's a mild recovery that actually already happened from yesterday over to today, just to put that out there as well.
I saw Nvidia, I think, lost like $79 billion. I think it was. They were as of yesterday, they were valued at like 89 billion, and they lost 79 billion. So that goes to show what they were at. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah. And so the cool thing about it, I mean, it's just like kicks. You know,
the car industry is down bad right now, especially if you're a fan of Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram.
Yeah. So historically speaking, car sales always drop whenever we have high interest rates, because nothing for nothing, you know, when, for lack of better words, man, when people aren't doing good, and I think this even goes for our platform as well, when people aren't doing good, man, they ain't buying cars. With high interest rates, you know, people are not buying cars, and the housing market's a little bit different, but generally speaking, people aren't really buying too many homes, not with those high interest rates, because everything's just more expensive. The interest rates is what matters. The interest rates is what matters. So, I mean, you lower the interest rates and car sales will increase.
Oh yeah. It'll become more of a seller's market at that point on the housing front, because of those lower interest rates.
For sure. And also, like, watch this. People aren't really buying sneakers like that neither. Not like a every cop, you know what I mean? Like, we are blessed to be in a position to be like, you know, like Superfly said, he said, I'm going for both of them, right? But, you know, they got some people that's like, yo, I'm passing. I don't got the funds.
Just because he goes for both don't mean he keeps them either.
Well, what I'm trying to say, some people can't even partake.
Yeah, you're right. You're actually right.
Like,
FMC 12 checking in says most car companies in the USA won't exist in 20 years. The debt level of the top American car companies is insane.
Yo, please don't get me started on that.
Yeah.
No, now they're spitting facts, man. They spit facts, and like a lot of people, they just don't want to hear that. They just don't want to believe it, And also remember that they have already been bailed out before by a previous president. Like keep that in mind.
And a lot of that had to do with their own the stuff that they decided to do. As far as that was concerned, the bailouts back in that time period of 2008, man, what a wild time. And a lot of it had to do with the way that they decided to operate. Not only the car companies, the banks themselves, just wild times. And yeah, the fact that they got bailed out like that, you know what I mean? Like,
well, it had to get done because if not, then I think it really shows. It kind of passes the torch on to China, which China has always and still they're very advanced, and that's one benefit to having Trump in office is in one. And I'm gonna say this blatantly, I'm not a Harris or Trump fan. I'm not a fan of neither one of those jokers. But one thing about Trump is, I think it's obvious, he is pro USA. So, clearly Obama was too, because Obama was the one that bailed out the auto industry. Because if it wasn't for that, then yeah, the U.S. would be in trouble when it comes to that sector in particular. So, I mean, I understand the purpose of the bailout, like the bottom line behind it, but they still haven't learned.
So I'm actually gonna switch gears off of the topic you just brought up because it is interesting, right? That Nike is an American company, started here in the U.S., but pretty much all their products are manufactured over in like China and Taiwan and all those kind of things, right? And so it's funny the mindset we have when you talk about
hey yo, chill.
When you talk about what's been going on out here with sneakers. There's been a lot of controversy as of late with, I believe that there's been an uptick in fake sneakers, even more so now. I think with a lot of people having the issues that they have, let's in the reselling sector of things, I've seen a lot of videos of guys getting caught selling fakes. You know what I mean? But the interesting thing you hear is that they crack on the shoe because it came from China, and I'm like, but your real sneaker comes from China too.
China as well, yeah.
Right. So like this notion of the fake sneakers from China, but the real sneakers made from China. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like I think the education level of a lot of people when it comes to sneakers actually needs to be raised. Because the more and more I see some of the stuff floating around, the more and more it lets me know that a lot of people are not as educated as they think they are when it comes to what's going on with shoes.
I can see that. Chat, tap in with us. Let me know. And this isn't to rag on anyone. It's all personal preference. But number one, do you wear UAs or reps? Do you rock or buy them, wear them, or whatever the case is? I guess let's start there. Where are you at with it? Me personally, I don't mess with them, at all. I've and nothing for nothing. I've thought for channel purposes, I have actually considered the thought of getting UAs for certain cakes just so I can kind of do like a, real versus fake kind of comparison, for content creation purposes. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I haven't touched that field yet. Or I probably won't touch it at all, to be honest with you. But like I say, it's not my thing. But let me know, because you do have a lot of people that's like proud UA wearers. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all, actually. If that's your thing, that's your thing.
The thing is, government bailout doesn't help. It just delays the inevitable, sadly.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
I'm going to report you for, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that word.
Yeah. That's why I was laughing,
man. How dare you not support our future queen? This man wilding.
Yeah, I'll vote for Beyonce before that one.
Here we go. In UK, they was hold on, in UK, there was that much fake Nike stuff. It's put lots of people off buying the real thing as everyone thinks is fake anyway. And he goes, I'm an Adidas fan personally.
Nice.
He said, I got some fakes if you need some. Oh, man. The Pope goes, nothing wrong with fakes as long as you are just wearing them and not trying to sell them as something they aren't.
And that was actually a good top that I was going to get on that next. There's nothing like that. I even said it. There's nothing. If that's your thing, that's your thing. Like,
here's
the problem is going to be if you go pass them off as, as a.
Yeah, if you're obviously if you're trying to sell them. The thing I find funny is when you see people talk about them and they go, yeah, you should let people know you're wearing fakes. Like, am I to wear a sign on me that says I got fake? Like, I don't understand what they're talking about. Like, listen, the unspoken rules in sneakers is just crazy to me when it comes to this kind of stuff. I mean, listen, you're going to wear what it is you're going to wear. You know what I mean? For the purposes of my channel, what it is I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I invested in showing the real stuff, and that's what I like to do. You know what I mean? I feel as though that people have their reasons why they want to go after the UA sneakers. You know what I mean? And listen, it's their money. They're going to do what they want with it. I didn't work for it. You know what I'm saying? But this notion out here that they need to tell people what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're just rocking them on their feet, I think it's just kind of ridiculous to me. ATT Chris goes, I personally wouldn't waste my money on reps, but we all know people who have reps or stuff like the Freddies and wear them proud. I could see why someone would buy them for a grail they can't get. Yeah, that's true, because ain't no way you coming across Freddy Krueger. So if you get those, they'll definitely be some reps. Now here's the other thing too. Just because someone dropped 20 grand, 30 grand on a pair of Freddies, in most of those videos I see, I don't see no legit checking going on. It's just assumed that they're real because of the seller. And I think it's kind of disingenuous to show those type of videos where there's no legit checking going on, because like ATT Chris would know, there's only but so many actual Freddies that are floating around out there, and by this point in time, some of them could have been destroyed by now, for all we know, and destroyed by someone actually wearing their shoes. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So, if there were, I don't know how many pairs there were originally, but at the end of the day, like, if you see somebody with a pair of Freddies on and they look kind of fresh, more than likely, those are not real. Those are not real.
So let me ask you this, because you kind of mentioned this. So do you have an issue with someone wearing their reps? Like someone who's just rocking them. Do you have an issue, with that?
No. They bought them. I would assume they're wearing them. They're supposed to wear them, right? Like, you paid, what, between $100, $150, almost $200 for a rep shoe. More than likely, you know what's crazy to me though? Okay, let's back up. What's crazy to me is when people buy rep GRs. The amount of shoes that are sitting, the amount of shoes that are sitting
not in today's time. During the pandemic times, that would have been worth it. In today's time, it's not even worth it. Correct. I mean, yeah.
FMC goes, I buy fake watches, mainly the ones I can never afford in real life, but if I'm asked about the watch, I'll always say it's a rep. Okay, you keep it 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I honestly don't have nothing against it. It's just not my thing. I don't have anything against it.
FMC 12, I don't know how old you are, but hey, maybe one day you will have an opportunity to get the real thing. Josiah Keys goes, the quality is the important part for me. I've seen plastic Jordan. Yeah, remember the clear Dub Zeros? You wear them, put your feet up in there, and then things are all fogging up. Much like the eBay SB Dunks. You remember those?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
So there were a lot of people wearing those eBay SBs, but
Yeah, it has
after some
the clear.
wears,
It has the clear.
right,
What you call it on it, right?
you look down and you see the steam building up. You see the steam building up down there. What we got here? The Pope says, "What about all these YouTubers that have the rep grails just to have stuff behind them?" So you're talking, yeah, I have heard about that, where some of them they buy. So what they do is they use it as props, right? And so when you go, I don't know if you guys have all been to sneaker shows, but a lot of the vendors, a lot of times they will have hype shoes just to attract you over to their table, you know, because obviously you want to look at the hype stuff, and then it's like, oh, well, let's see what else this guy has here that I could probably actually buy. You know, a lot of that is to draw your eyes in, you know. Listen, as a YouTuber, obviously we are working to get views. We're working to get the subscribers and stuff like that. We're trying to build our audiences, and, you know, listen, people are going to do different things to facilitate that. You know, if that's what they choose to do, that's what they choose to do. Now, do they tell you their reps? I don't know. They try to pass them off as real? I don't know. What you got to say about that?
No, it makes sense. You know, people are going to do, you know, what they got to do. What's our time check? We got 22 minutes.
22 minutes
are gonna do. People are going to do, you know, what they're going to do in order to get the clicks and views, because this content creation game is a little different, right? You know, like I said, for me, I know this for you. I know this to be for Perp. I know this to be for Jay. You know, we do real sneaker reviews. I mean, we do. I mean, if we don't get something, we don't get it. You know, if we get it, or whatever, vice versa. But yeah, I trust me, I understand exactly what you're saying. I even think people go as far as they'll pick up reps even for GR just to kind of get in advance, just so that they can, you know. You remember, it's not happening so much now, but you remember back in the day, man, like during the pandemic times, man, like people were doing shoe reviews 6-8 months in advance. And it was kind of like, yo, I'm not about to spend $500 for a Jordan 1. I'm not about to do this.
Yo, it's wild to think about how many GRs were going for
ridiculous
the
amount
of money they were, especially early. Matter of fact, so
early, yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I got two, and I think you got 2 pairs of Jordan 1s coming into. Maybe I know you got the gold medals in.
Yeah, I got
the gold medals in. Yep. I got the gold medals coming today, and the Midnight Navy Jordan 1s coming today, and you can get those right now off Goat and StockX for way under retail. Way under retail. That box is. Damn,
yeah,
that
box is
nice.
Sick.
That box is sick.
Yeah, we're talking $111. $111. Didn't even drop yet.
Hold on, go ahead.
Didn't even drop yet.
Well, don't give them too much now. They got to go check out that review.
yeah, the review's coming.
Let's see here. Couple comments. Superfly goes, issue is promoting people to wear stolen products, in my opinion, because if it was one of you guys' brand, you wouldn't appreciate it.
No, hey, yo, fam, there is no doubt about it. You would not appreciate it. And I'm man, being a New Yorker, man, bootlegging has been around for a very long time, and it's not going to stop. But you are absolutely right. You would not appreciate it. I agree with that.
Well, Superfly, aren't you out in Memphis?
No, he's in Texas now. He's from Memphis.
He's from Memphis.
Yeah,
so,
yep.
Yeah, man. So he knows firsthand what it's like in that area, because that's what, for those of you guys who don't know, that's one of the main Nike distribution warehouses is Memphis, and there's been so many stories about how they've been robbing the box trains to the warehouse. They've been robbing the warehouse itself. Was it last year that they had the gate open and it saw the employees using broomsticks and stuff trying to fight people off from stealing? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. Your boy Josiah Keys, man, he funny. Hey, yo, go check out his page, man. He's a YouTuber, Josiah Keys, man. Go check him out, man. Like and subscribe.
What we got here? Way cheaper. I'll admit it's a rep, but Nike's crazy with their prices. Well, listen, what's that? Dom Scare. Thank you for tapping in. I will say this. I will say this. 2024 has been one of the best years, in my opinion, with the amount of sneakers that go on sale. You know what I mean? The amount of shoes that go on sale. And then, not for nothing, if you are a fan outside of Nikes, you got ASICs now that have become relevant. You have, for some of us out here, think Reebok is relevant. I beg to differ on that, but hey, that's another conversation for another day. New Balance obviously has seen a major uptick in popularity, and Adidas as well. Adidas has seen a major uptick in popularity. Matter of fact, this coming Saturday, bro, we got to talk about this because there's a graph out there that shows the upward climb that Adidas has actually seen in sales and profit. And then they actually remove the Yeezy part from it, and it's like almost a line that goes straight up and down with the way the sales revenue has been going for them. So losing Yeezy backhandedly somehow has increased the brand's profit, even though they keep releasing the Yeezys. Like it's a weird dynamic, but we'll get into that. Make sure you guys are subscribed to that One Pair at a Time podcast channel. I will put the link here in the chat in a minute. Got a couple comments here. Hold on. My man said, I'm buying fake Shaquille O'Neals.
Yeah.
Hey, on my Instagram, I actually posted a signed Shaq Attack Reebok pump on my Instagram that I saw, because at my gym, they display like these items for like a silent auction or whatever, and it's all sports memorabilia, and one of those was a signed Shaquille O'Neal size 22 Reebok shoe.
Right.
This shit is wild to see it in person, bro. Wild. All right. Real quick, we are almost at the 15-minute mark. 15 minutes until 10 o'clock. Make sure you guys are ready. ATT Chris goes, for me, it's wild how reps went from SpongeBob Dub Zeros and wild colorways that don't exist of 11s to being one-of-one copies. How about this? How about the era where everybody was trying to find the most unique Jordan colorway? The amount of celebrities and people out here that were rocking these colorways that you could not find on the shelves in stores were a major thing. And I believe, isn't that how that guy Yeezy Buster got started? Where he was calling out celebrities for wearing fake sneakers. But there was a time where, even in the streets, bro, there was a time where trying to find the wildest colorway of like a Jordan 1, a Jordan 3, that they did not sell in the stores, you know what I mean? Like that was a wave for a little bit. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Comment here, but Nike don't fight it enough. American border control letting down the U.S. companies is not protecting them enough. Oh man, that's a the border patrol. That is a whole other can of worms right there. That, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if we had. I don't have enough knowledge on the subject. I just know from what I've seen that what's going on with the border and all that kind of stuff is just not, it's not good. It's not good. Mr. Think, I think you got more information when it comes to the border.
Yeah, there's a lot going on actually all over the world right now, you know, for like border protection. The US seems to have the US seems to be the thought of border controls, apparently.
I haven't heard that term in a minute.
we have some loose borders. Yeah, like you said, man, we'll end up kind of like I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we can create another channel. I don't know. To where we can get to some other topics.
We'd have to go on like Patreon or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Because the YouTube
you want to know what
will...
you want to know what we can do
What's up?
That's something. All right. Watch this. For memberships, we can do an after hours chat.
Mm.
That's what we'll do. We'll do an after hours chat
Mm.
for members, and yeah, that'll be
Mm.
our come chill with us, and
For
yeah,
those y'all up in the chat, how do y'all feel about that? And after hours, just for
yeah,
you
we do like
guys
an
that are
after
members
hours.
to the channel, because my man, Mr. Think, just hit himself a milestone too. Did you not, bro?
Yo, man, shout out, man. Look, shout out to everybody. Um, for when it comes down to this content creation deal, man. YouTube. Look, anyone that's looking to start a YouTube channel, I fully encourage you to go out and do it. Stick with it. Don't give up, and the whole 9 yards, like straight up, because we're tangible. So you can reach out to us and talk to us, all that good stuff. I mean, like straight up. I just broke one of the milestones to where I was able to reach 3,000 watch time hours, and what I'm not fully monetized. Which, by the way, fam, I'm waiting to. I'm still on the review. I know yours went fast, and mine's just taking a couple of days apparently. But
You'll get it.
I'm not fully monetized, but I was able to unlock the first portion of that full monetization, which is achieving 3,000 watch time hours. My next goal,
Yes,
the
sir.
journey,
Yes,
should I
sir.
say, is 4,000. And when I get to that 4,000, I will be fully monetized. So huge
And
milestone, man.
we'll get the memberships going, the super chats going. You know what I mean? All those great things are going to be coming out.
Right.
Let's see what else
Yes,
we got
sir.
here. Oh, wait. I skipped one. Okay. Thousands of people watching. And as a content creator myself, I just want to be careful on what I promote and say to people,
Yeah.
because people really do value our opinion, whether we realize it or not. That is 100% facts.
Superfly, that is actually so correct. We have actually discussed that. Lewis, you remember detailed conversations that we've had off air,
Yes.
about being a content creator, influencer. I know people don't like that word anymore, but at the end of the day, there's no doubt about it. We have influence over people. Superfly, you are 100% correct. I
Correct.
absolutely agree with that. There's an accountability and responsibility that we have, to the people. There's no doubt about it.
That's why when I do a lot of these shoe reviews, like for example, when I dropped the theirs, like I tried to educate myself as to what was going on, and
Right.
I was kind of minimal as to what I said, because I don't know how the YouTube AI works and what it's going to do. Like, listen, I've seen full videos actually get their the sound completely cut out because the YouTube algorithm came through and did something. So, there's videos out there where all you see is the person's mouth moving and stuff going on, but you can't hear a damn thing because they cut it off because of certain words are popping up and things like that.
Copyright,
So,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I think that it's a disservice to not try to do research on some of these shoes that drop out. Now, a lot of these general releases that come out and things like that, yeah, there's not much information to really put out there except on, your like and dislike of the shoe, the materials that they're using. Possibly if there is a backstory, though, the research I feel as though should be done. But there's a lot of content creators who don't care about the story like that. They just, go show the shoe. They tell you how they feel about something, and then they just kind of move on from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's totally. Let me share a nice little quote. That actually, my pastor says this in church.
Hold up, 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes till 10 o'clock. 10 minutes until
10-minute warning.
7 a.m.
Yeah.
Pacific Standard Time.
He says you have to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. So make a stand. Make a stand for what you believe in. And sometimes there might be a rough path that you're taking from taking that stance, but make a stance. I agree with that, Superfly, 100%, like 100%.
All right.
I am not marketing stolen goods or none of that stuff, or none of that. Do the right thing, like Spike Lee.
Josiah Keys goes, I'm there. All right, bro. All right, man. You got to sign up, get that membership. Good morning, guys. Sorry I'm late. Too much going on this morning. Hey, it's all
Tyler
good,
in
bro.
the house.
You here now?
Tyler, thanks for tapping
You
in, bro.
now?
What
All
up,
right,
Ty?
so I have okay, hold on. I have alleged stock numbers
For
on
what?
the Kobe's. On the Kobe's. For those of you who are going, looks like a total of 26,000 pairs here.
Sounds believable.
Here we go. Size 7, 315. Size 7.5, 319. Size 8, 833. You all can hear me okay, right?
Yeah.
Size 8.5, 1,037. Size 9, 2,142. Size 9.5, 2,827. Size 10, 2,879. Size 10.5, 3,465. Size 11, 4,371. Size 11.5, 1,983. Size 12, 2,835. Size 12.5, 783. Size 13, 1,859. Size 13.5. Whoa. When do we get 13.5? That's rare. That's rare to get that size. 141. Size 14, 555. Size 15, 128. Size 16, 64. Size 17, 41. And size 18, 33. Okay. DJ Tyler Radio goes, great show, guys. I will check out the rest later. I appreciate you tapping in with us this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, for you guys there in the chat, we will be looking to go live for Sneakers Day. At least I know I'll be able to go live. I'm not sure if Mr.
Yeah,
Thank
I gotta
or anybody
work.
else will be able to join me. So
Yeah, I
for
gotta
those
work.
of y'all
I think
out
Jay
here,
might be around.
okay. So for those of y'all who want to join in, I will be here. Let's see here. What my man say? Superfly Kicks goes, if y'all watching from your phone, please double tap that screen to like. Yes, please smash that like button. If you are new to our channels, make sure y'all hit that subscriber button and click that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live or drop these videos.
You see, I didn't even know that because Superfly and I was watching your average sneaker guy. We was watching him play a game the other night, and I didn't even know how to like the video. Yeah, I didn't even know how to like the video. So apparently, you double tap. Okay.
Because he was actually, I saw him on Instagram doing it. He was streaming through Instagram.
Well, he must have put it through Instagram as well, but we was watching through YouTube.
Yeah. Okay, so all you got to do is double tap your screen.
I did
to like it.
See, I didn't even know that. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's a good little tip right there. That's definitely a good little tip.
Now we need to change our screen around to where we're full screen.
Let's see here.
I sent you
goes. I think all Kobe's come in 13.5. Interesting. You sent me a text?
Oh yeah, no, don't even trip. It's all good.
Okay.
We'll play around with it another time. Pause.
Okay. We'll set that up. All right. I got stock numbers here. Oh my goodness. On the Dare SBs, and it looks like total allegedly. Hold on a second here. Allegedly, we have 11,336 pairs. Oh boy. Size 4, 147. Size 4.5, 231. Size 5, 291. Size 5.5, 466. Size 6, 497. Size 6.5, 611. Size 7, 635. Size 7.5, 635. Size 8, 649. Size 8.5, 668. Size 9, 847. Size 9.5, 949 pairs. Size 10, 985 pairs. Size 10.5, 1,015. Size 11, 838. Size 11.5, 481. Size 12, 703. Size 13, 460. Size 14, 164. And size 15, 64 pairs total.
It's gonna be
let's
tough.
see here. Do y'all know last year they dropped one pair of dunks on this so-called sneaker day? Man, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm going to go out on a limb, Superfly, and I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't think we're gonna see those SB4s. I don't think we're gonna see Travis Scott's. I'm on the fence if we're going to see the Chicago Lost and Found ones. I'm on the fence about that. I think what we're going to see, military blue 4s will probably be there. We're going to see Bread 4 Reimagines. I believe we're going to see... We're going to see some regular dunks out there. We're going to see... I don't know. What do you think we're going to see, Mr. Think?
You're hitting it, but like right on point. Yeah, I think it's good marketing and good advertising, right?
And see, again, this is U.S. Because
Right,
the
right.
EU
So for
actually
US,
will
yeah,
see this stuff. EU will see it.
The EU is going to come up. They're going to come up for sure.
The EU is going to
I-
have a come up, and we ain't getting nothing.
Do you remember when you had that picture up and I was like, yeah, that looks great.
Yeah.
That looks real good. Like, yeah, that looks dope.
He said the marketing team came up with some good graphics there.
Right, man, that looks awesome. Yeah.
Tyler says, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Nike stock down? They need to make the Sneakers Day an epic one.
Nike stock is terribly down.
They won't.
Yeah, it's called
They
the cap.
won't. They won't do it though.
We
I don't know.
got 3 minutes.
3 minutes until 10 o'clock. Yeah, they won't do it. I'm trying to think of some other shoes that dropped though that we might see.
Just a side note, this is for the chat. I might have to cut today extremely short. If y'all heard the story about me getting hit in the head on a roller coaster, got a doctor's appointment this morning, so I got a boogie right after we get the results. Just letting you know.
Okay. No problem. No problem here,
I might have a concussion. Isn't that crazy?
bro.
Just might.
I hope there's no long-term lingering effects from getting hit in the head like that. But I wonder how far up that cell phone was from dropping onto your head.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's pretty high up.
Oh, was it? Like, really?
Yeah. It's pretty high up.
What kind of was it? iPhone?
It was an iPhone. Yep.
One of the big
That
iPhones?
hit my eye. That hit
One
my
of the
eye.
bigger ones?
Yeah.
Superfly goes, it's all cap. Yeah, I feel it is. I feel it's all cap when it comes to Sneakers Day. 2 minutes.
Oh, absolutely.
2 minutes until the drop. Let me see
All right,
here.
let's
What
go ahead
else?
and get loaded up here.
What else we got here? What else do
Superfly,
we
let us
have
know. Let us
here?
know if you hit on anything.
If you guys are interested in the Vomeros, let's see what we got. Oh, wow. So those crimson black Vomeros, 4,390 pairs total, allegedly. Huh. Yeah, it's going to be slim pickings on that one. 4,000 pairs allegedly on that. On the, let's see, the Sunders, on those highlighter green, 4,011 pairs total on those. On the highlighter pinks, let's see, 3,207 pairs total on those. Is there any other ones? Oh, and the Shocks, which is a women's shoe,
Tyler.
by the way, in extended sizes.
It is. Hey, Tyler, I will rock those SBs.
1,755 pairs. 1,755 pairs in the Shocks. So I think with those numbers there,
You can sell
maybe
out.
you see a couple sellouts.
Correct. No, I agree. Stock like that. Yeah.
Question here: how do you like
All right,
their
it's open. Drawers
skateboards
open.
quality? It's 10
Drawers
o'clock,
open right
guys.
now.
10 o'clock. Go ahead and hop up in there. Go ahead and hop up in there. I actually won't be going for these since I have them, and I got notification that I hit on those this Olympic Safari SB Dunks as well. So I'm good on those. What's interesting is none of these are a draw. It is a Leo drop. I'm surprised none of these are draws. That means those bots can get up in there. The quality. So I had a question here about the quality on their SB Dunks. Well, if I had to rate them overall, because we got a mixture of materials with the Nubuck, that rugged hairy suede, canvas tongue. I guess if I had to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably put them at like I would say an 8 overall materials wise. I'm more of a transitional suede guy. I like transitional suede. These, you're not really. I don't believe you're really gonna get that out of them. But I give it an 8 overall. I mean,
them shocks are going fast, bro. 12 and a half is already sold out. 12 and a half plus is already gone.
Oh well, shoot.
Yeah.
First off, there were in the shocks. Let me just tell you how many pairs there were. Allegedly, I always gotta caveat that with allegedly. In a size, bro, there was one pair in size 12 and a half.
Yeah.
Hold on. It said there was one 12 and a half, one size 13, one size 13 and a half, one size 14, one 14 and a half, no 15 and a half, and no 16 and a half.
Okay, that makes sense because it's already blocked out. Those Vomeros are available if anyone's interested in those.
Vomeros are still available out here.
Yeah, they're shitting.
Okay.
Yep. Wow, those Nike shocks are moving. It makes sense. Let me
see here. Full size run, according to what I'm seeing here on the sneakers app. All pair sizes are still available in the Vomeros if you guys are interested. Jason Corley tapping in. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Jay.
Appreciate you out there.
Tapping in.
Let's see here. Where are we at on the okay, size 11 and a half is sold out on the SB Dunks. Size 15 is sold out on the SB Dunks. Let me go back in there. I got to refresh. Okay, it looks like all other sizes are still available. Well, they're trying to hand out W's surely but slowly. Superfly just posted that there is a restock on the wet cements for those of you that are interested on JD Sport. Shout out to you. Hey, make sure you guys go ahead and follow his broadcast channel there in Instagram, guys.
Oh yeah, tap into Superfly kicks.
Wet cement for restock. You guys are still needing a pair. Not for nothing, bro. Them wet cement 4s are dope. They really are. I really like them.
All right, I just got it. Didn't get them
on the SBs.
Wait.
What'd you go for?
I should have took a picture. I should have took a picture of it.
Well, you hit.
Dang.
You hit?
No. I didn't hit anything. My phone glitched out. I should have took a picture, but I just refreshed it. So for the Nike shocks, it had the Nigel Sylvester's picture up there. Underneath the Nike shocks. I should have took a picture, but it was
no, it didn't. No, it didn't.
See, that's what I said. I should have took a picture. It was weird.
So
that's why I said I should have took a picture.
It glitched on you and got that. Do we have any W's in the chat for anything? Any W's yet in the chat? Let us know. Are there any W's out there in the chat?
Man, that was quick. I got a notification.
5 different pairs of shoes. I bet you will probably see some of these on Sneakers Day too. Maybe. Have you seen the we got Big L for me already from ATT Chris? Bro, I'm sure you'll end up with a pair at some point though.
Right.
I'm sure you'll get a pair. I'm sure you'll be able to get a pair in hand somehow, some way. Somebody's got you out there. Let's see here.
Purple Haze. Oh, okay. Nah, he's talking about the restock. JD of the Wet Cements.
Woo, boy. All right. Well, it looks like what's left with their SBs are size 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, and 6.5 are what is available. Everything else has moseyed on out of there. Let's see. Are these Sunders sitting? Let's see what's going on with the Sunders. Let's see what's going on with those. Full size run.
Yeah, it should
in the
be.
Highlighters. Hey, man, you never know.
It should be.
You never know sometimes, man. People are...
Well, yeah. People do their little rage buys. But I can't get that, so I'm going to buy these.
He said rage buy. I don't know if I'm a rage buy on those.
Yeah, I ain't rage buying that.
Yeah, size 15 on the Vomeros is sold out. It looks like. What else we got here? The Shocks. Okay, size 5W through 10W
Hey, yo,
is still available.
Mrs. Fly hit on the dunks. Yo, Superfly, man. Congrats, bro.
Ooh,
That is dope. That is
Mrs.
dope.
Fly hit
Yo,
on SBs.
ladies and
Clap it
gentlemen,
up.
I'm gonna have to boogie. I gotta go hit this
Clap it
doctor
up,
for me.
clap it up.
Lewis, hold it down. Hold it down
All right,
for
man.
us,
I
bro.
got you, bro. I got you.
Let me tap out. I'll
All
hit you up
right.
later.
All right, man.
Cat,
See you.
appreciate you guys. Yep.
All right, y'all. Let me know. Let me know. Do we have any other W's here in the chat? Shout out to you, Superfly, for real. Congrats. Congrats on that. I'll be looking forward to your review on that shoe. When it comes to the Shocks, these are a women's shoe as well. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. They came in extended sizes. A women's size 5 up to a women's size 10 is still available for those of you out there who are trying to pick up on a shot. What other W's we got out there? What other W's? I did want to, while we're here, I did actually want to talk to you guys. If you have seen the upcoming collab on the Wizard of Oz SBs that are going to be dropping. So I believe now that makes 4 collab sneakers that we got with the SB Dunks. Wizard of Oz making number 4. Let me go ahead and give you guys a look here at them. See if I can go ahead and zoom in. There we go. Here's a closer look. There we go. This is what apparently they're dropping. Now, this is a far contrast difference to what they were showing earlier, to when it was supposed to be mimicking the red ruby slippers that she wears. So I'm not sure what the inspiration behind this color is about here. It says, okay, the print on the upper is inspired by Dorothy's poppy field scene. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Oh, the Kobe's were a draw. The Kobe's were a draw. Thanks, Superfly. I did not realize the Kobe's were a draw. Okay. The Kobe's were a draw. We're still trying to find out what's going on with the Kobe's. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Kobe's are a draw. Who went for the Kobe's? Let me know who went for the Kobe's. Matter of fact, why can't I see him now on my sneakers app? Interesting. Oh, there they go. Join the draw. You know what? Let me just put in for him. There's a minute left. Let me just see what happens. Let me just see what happens out here. My man said Poppy Field scene is crazy. Was she high? Yeah, I don't know, man. Somebody must have been when they were designing the print to go on that shoe. I don't know if you guys remember the sample that got put out there earlier, but again, it was supposed to look like the ruby red slippers that she actually wore, which I think is a lot better. Now, mind you, this is going to be the second Wizard of Oz SB Dunk collab that they've done. There was the first one that was like black, white, and had hints of blue and red on there. And there are talks, though, actually, of bringing that shoe back out. Now, ATT Chris, if you are still here in the chat, you are my SB Dunk connoisseur. You got the knowledge. Matter of fact, you the SB Dunk Oracle. I'm going to call you that because your knowledge on sneakers is crazy. But have they ever re-released any SB Dunks before? And for anyone in the chat, if you got knowledge of the SBs like that, have they ever re-released SB Dunks? In other words, they had a dunk, it released it one year, and then a couple years later, they actually did a re-release on it. Let me know. Let me know. It is now exactly 10:10. How much more time? Okay, the draw is closed officially on the Kobe's, so W should be rolling out here very soon. Let me know down in the chat whether or not you guys hit. I'll let y'all know as well. What we got here? He said, I mean, would the J-Pack be considered a re-release? Okay, J-Pack Chicago's. I guess, yeah, they would be. That would be a retro release. That would be. So it's rare, but it has happened before. But would we see it on a collab though, like that? On a collab, maybe. I don't know. That'd be interesting if they re-released the collab, because let's see, the Court Purple as well, I think. Yep, they did do that. But the J-Pack SBs, they're not considered a collab, are they? I don't believe so. I'm not sure if did they come in the... Nah, they came in the purple SB box, so I don't think so. I don't think those were a collab. Do we have any W's yet? Do we have any W's on those Kobe's? I'm still waiting to get a notification here. Okay, nah, not yet. They're bringing back the Pro B pairs. Nah, J-Pack wasn't a collab. J Elevate, still waiting. What's going on with you, bruh? Thanks for tapping in. Let me know if you wanna, you got time to hop in on this stream, bro. Let me know if you got time to hop in on this stream, man. I'll hit you with the link. Wasn't sure if you was available out there. Just sent you the link. Just sent you the link, bro. L on the SB. Hey, man, it happens. It happens. Ken Norton still waiting. Did any of you guys go after the Olympic Safari SBs? Let me know down in the chat as well. Man said, wish I did have time. It's all good, bro. It's all good, man. Me and Mr. Think were on earlier. You know, wanted to go live. If you're available later on this week for Sneakers Day, Jay, going to try to go live for Sneakers Day as well, man. It should be a fun-filled event for real. Your average sneaker guy tapping in. What's going on with you, bro? How we doing out there, man? Appreciate you. Unfortunately, I got Mr. Think. He had to drop off and you know, go get his noggin checked out. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully he's all good. Let me know down in the chat what W's it is we are seeing. I'm still waiting on a notification, guys. I'm still waiting right now. No notification yet. Just says draw close for me here on these Kobe's. I've never hit on a Kobe ever. Never hit on any Kobe's. No raffle, especially those EQL raffles. Never hit. Ken Norton tapped in, says L on the SB, but I do have 2 SB size 13 and a 10 from a skate shop. Well, then you sitting pretty then. You could definitely go ahead and trade that size 10, especially to go down a size 9. Oh, here we go. The streak continues. L on the Kobe's. The streak continues, unfortunately. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, guys? A lot of L's this morning, unfortunately, here. But we did get a W. Superfly Kicks. Wifey hit for him, so congratulations to him out there. And if you went for any of these other sneakers for a W as well, there's no shame in that, for real. Yeah, man, your average sneaker guy, that's tough, bro. Listen, it definitely is, man. I've not hit on any Kobe's whatsoever, ever, man. Let's see. I took an L on those SBs because Nike used an expired card as my primary as opposed to Apple Pay, which I always use. Why'd you switch up? What happened? Why'd you switch up? Was it a glitch in your account, bro? Was it a glitch? Let me know. Let me know. For those of y'all who just recently tapped in, me and Mr. Think were on earlier this morning. He ended up having to go. We are looking to go live later on this week, 2 days from now, for Nike Sneakers Day. We're going to see what we actually end up getting. It's going to be an interesting time, for real. Oh, look at that. Another, yo. Mrs. Fly just hit the Kobe's too. Okay, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Superfly Kicks. 2 W's this morning. 2 W's. So congratulations to you on that, for real. Looking forward to both those reviews. Make sure you take her out for a nice dinner or something, bro. You gotta hook the missus up now. Ken Norton goes, I hit 2 Kobe's, one on my son's account and one on my wife's account, size 10 and one size 11. All right, here we go. 2 more W's there in the chat. All right, appreciate it. The lives are lucky, for real. The streak continues. ATT Chris goes, I didn't. It glitched, making the expired card my primary card, and I didn't notice until I clicked accept. Man, you better make sure you remove that card out of there, for real. Make sure you move that card on up out of there. ATT Chris goes, only Kobe I hit on were the girl dads. Well, listen, that's one more than me because I have hit on none. All right, goose egg on that. Superfly Kicks goes, shout out to Mrs. Fly, for real, for real. Heck yeah, 100%, man. 110%, for real. 110%. 110%. What else is dropping later on this week? Let's take a quick look here at what we got dropping on the Sneakers app. My man said I raised and deleted all payments except Apple Pay. Yeah, man, you got to make sure you have the right payment information in there, bro. You can't have that happen. I know a lot of people that unfortunately had that happen to themselves. For real, was not a great feeling. Let's see what we got here coming up later on this week. I appreciate each and every one of you guys who are rocking out with me here in the chat. Let's see. So SB, we're gonna move on here to the 7th. We got the Pearl 6s dropping. Not for nothing, I'm actually interested to see how the materials are on that shoe. These are probably going to sit and more than likely end up under retail, but I am kind of a fan on the materials, like I said, that they put here on the shoe. I think they gave it some nice looking suede. Not too much of a fan of the pearls they put on there, but hey, it is what it is. Oh yes, thank you, Chris. The Marvel Kith pack is dropping this week, the Villains pack, and I believe that's on the 8th. The 8th, right? I think they said. Let me know down there. Let me know in the chat who is going for the Marvel pack as well. I hope they don't try to drop all this stuff at the same time. It's going to be a lot to try to keep up with. Let's see here. We also have the Air 180s. I think these might actually do a little something. There are some people out there that definitely love that silhouette. Let's see what else we got here. Up. Messed it up. Got to go back to the calendar. Who's actually going for those Jordan 4 RM lows, the Bike Airs? Apparently now they're limiting those as well. They're going to limit them as well. We also got the women's Dunk Low, the Olive Aura in oil greens. The suede materials on here look kind of crazy, actually. Those suede materials look really nice, in my opinion. Let me get a little close-up on here. Ooh, that's some crazy hairy suede that they put on there, for real. That's not bad. That's not bad as far as materials are concerned. Not bad at all. Let's see here. Let me go back to upcoming. The Bike RMs. What are we thinking? The driveways. 160 on these. How we feeling about this colorway here? What we thinking, chat? Yep. Black Nigel pair there on the 8th. That's right. Yes, sir. 8th on Kith app. I'm going for the Green Goblins and Venom Spider-Man pack. Yeah, what is that Venom Spider-Man pack retailing at? Does anybody in the chat know? It's Chris. Do you know what it's actually going at? Going for, rather. Got anything else dropping this week that's worth going? Oh, yeah, and the Nerfs. On August 9th, we do have the Nerf KDs. Who's going for those Nerf KDs? I might actually try to go for a pair just to see what they're about. I might actually try to go for a pair. They're not that terrible in my opinion. Woo, I think it will be around 300 plus area because two shoes, a special box, and a comic book. 2 shoes, a special box, and a comic book. Let me see if I can actually find that villain pack here. I was looking at them earlier. Might be able to bring that up on the stream. Let me see. Let me see if I can do that. Who else is going for them? Oh, by the way, I saw something crazy today, and I gotta hold on this because my guy sent it to me, and I gotta double check as to where he sent this to me. Okay, on Sneaker News. On Sneaker News. Real quick, I gotta show you guys this. Let me see if I can find it. So, let me screen share real quick. So for Halloween, they're dropping something crazy. Okay, they dropping something crazy for Halloween. So here we have. It says glowing black cat eyes appear on the Air Jordan 1 Halloween. Yo, check that out. Check that out. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about this? On the Jordan 1, they're putting glowing green eyes on there. Now, this is an actual visual of what the shoe looks like in the daylight. What do you guys think about this? I do not believe this is supposed to be a GS. I think this is. It might come in GS sizing. I'm not 100% sure on that. But let me know what you guys think about that. That's definitely a different take. That's definitely a different take on there. A couple comments here. Jason Corley goes, I like the green pair, so going to try for the black. Let's see here. Tyler goes, 2 turntables and a microphone. I'm not sure what that even means. ADZ Chris goes, I like the X-Men pack. They will be putting limited number comic books in the packs. Okay. He also goes, it's cool like the J Balvin shoes, but don't hit me over the head on that price like those Balvin 2s. Yeah, they better not drop these for like $300. I think, what's a good price on those? I think at $150 they would probably fly. $180, maybe a slow sellout. $200? I don't know. At $200, I don't know. The features on here, like the hairy laces and stuff like that, that might be a little too much. That might be a little too much for people to think $200 is okay to pay on there. He says, I think they're different, but I don't like them at all. Hey, it's all right, bro. It says here, just reminds me of the Halloween Dunk Low that had all the GID on the upper butt with one light on the tongue. I think I remember those, actually. I think I remember that shoe. But I did have something else I wanted to get into here. Where is that Marvel pack at? I'm trying to find it for you guys. Let me see if I can find that Marvel pack. Oh, to my Spizike fans out there, because I know I got Spizike fans. Look what they got coming out here. The Toros. Toro Spizikes. I will be getting these things. These things are dope to me. The Toro Spizikes. That's another one. I know not everybody out there loves the Spizike like that, but man, I think these are absolute fire in my opinion. Absolute fire. Let's see here. Actually, I didn't even see these. We got a pack from New Balance to my New Balance fans out there. To my New Balance fans out there, we got the, what is this called here? It's called the UK City Series. New Balance 991 V2 made in the UK City Series. Hits 5 locations beginning on August 10th. Which colorway is your favorite? Are these even okay, so the green pair is in Paris. The pink is in Tokyo. The blue pair is, let's see here. So pink is in Paris. Excuse me, green is in Paris. Pink is in Tokyo. We have the red pair in China. The blue pair is in Baltimore. And then we have that yellow pair here that's in the Asian Pacific. Yeah, I'm not traveling all over the world to pick up pairs like that. I'm not traveling all over, but that's actually a pretty dope series, you know. Somebody's gonna go out there and try to collect them all, for real. My man said Spizike lows are diabolical. Hey, listen, bro, don't hate. Don't hate. Oh, matter of fact, for those of you who didn't know, these are the original Dorothy's. Came out in 2015. These are the originals here. Give you guys a look at those. Those are the original. You can see in the sock liner there, it matches the dress. You got the yellow brick road inside, which is actually pretty. See, I think they did these right. The other ones talking about representing the poppy field, like that's, I don't know, that's kind of weak in my opinion. They need to go with the red slippers. I think that's what they need to go with. What we got here? We got Thomas checking in. What do you think of the Jordan 1 lows, midnight blue and wolf gray? You talking about the 85 cuts? Those are, I mean, I'm not the hugest fan of a lot of the Jordan 1 low 85s. I think those are they're not bad though. They're not bad. You know, next year they will be coming out with the bigger swoosh again on those, and I do kind of lean towards the bigger swoosh on the OG 1 lows. That's me personally. So I think maybe that switch up, I'll probably get drawn to them a little more. But I don't have a ton of OG 1 lows like that. Let's see, anything else we got here that we definitely got to get into. Oh, yes. So, for those of you out there, they have talked about bringing back the Fantastic 4-pack. Okay? They're talking about bringing this back. So, for Mr. Fantastic, they had an Air Max 90. For the Invisible Woman, it was an Air Force One. For the Human Torch, it was an Air Max 95. For the Thing, it was a Dunk High. And for Dr. Doom, it was a Foamposite. Now, maybe they can do this or maybe they can't. I actually think if they brought these back, they should switch up the silhouette and make it an entire SB pack, kind of like they did with the Powerpuff Girls. I think that would actually smack pretty decently if they brought these back as an SB pack. But they may not be able to do it because although this SB Dunk High was for a rapper, Dr. Doom, I don't know. I don't know. If they'd be able to do it though, if they brought it back as an SB over there. My man said OG Dorothy over that new pair. Yeah, I don't like the new pair. I don't like the fact that they're going with that poppy seed design, Chris. I don't. I think that I think personally they need to go with the slippers. The slipper, in my opinion. They really do. They really do. Look, guys, I mean, it is now 10:30. We definitely had a few W's here in the chat. Definitely had a bunch of L's. Unfortunately, make sure you guys are going to be tuned in August 8th. There's so many drops. We got Sneakers Day. The Marvin Villain packs are going to be dropping. So much heat is dropping this week, and I will be going live with you guys once again on Thursday, the 8th. Make sure you guys tune in, and we'll see if I got some other people with me as well. In any case, this is Lewis to the Wear Your Kicks channel, reminding you to be true, stay in a moment, and don't forget, every day is a great day to wear your kicks. And we out. Peace, guys.